I had this dream, and I'm going to say it was in 2024. In this dream, Abba gave me this white family that came up in a black Escalade. And then it was like, you know, when you get a new car, it's like a showroom. They showing the car on this little conveyor belt. It was a black man. He was a dark skinned man specifically. He was in the casket. They put him in the casket. They didn't have the white people just came to the showroom, but the black man he came up out of the conveyor belt in the casket. I seen the man in the casket, and he was circling like the conveyor belt. The casket went down inside or whatever. This isn't a dream. Went down and came back up, and there was a white baby. The white family grabbed the white baby and went and got in the black Escalade. The black Escalade is wealth. But it's a symbolization of wealth. The black man in the casket is a symbolization of sacrifice. Death by sacrifice. They are sacrificing black men. They are sacrificing people of color, so they can extend their race. I'm trying to tell you. I know it's the truth. God gave me that dream for a reason. I'm a seer, and I'm not gonna let nobody call me crazy. That is exactly why God gave me that dream, because He knows what white folks is doing. People of the elite are doing. This is all a test. This is all a show. They are trying to make us believe that they're not our enemy, when they really are. I'm sorry, it's the truth. White people hate black people. They hate us. They continue to do the same thing. They made polices for us. The police are every day you see the police car, they were made for you, because when they had us in captivity, they're slaves. They would keep us from running away. They would call the police. That's where the police came from. And so this is the thing. That's why they threaten us every time we do something wrong. White people threaten to call the police on us, because they want us to know that our freedom is in their back pocket. That's what they want us to know. I just want to, I don't need to lie about none of this. This is the truth. That's why they weaponize freedom, because they love to put you in a cage. And another thing, what I want to say is, for every black body, for every black man, they're getting blessed in their white lineage. I know it's hard to believe, but it's the truth. You can clearly see it by the more I just did a word on how when you don't know your value, people are able to tell you what it is. And we need to stop responding to these people in a way where we think that they can hear us and see us and recognize us, when they're really narcissists. I've never needed a white person for nothing. All my life, I've never needed a white man or a white woman for anything. I don't even have white friends or nothing. I'm not racist against them. I just don't trust them. And I just seen a video where this white lady came out and said white people can't be trusted. I've seen more than one video where white women themselves and white men are saying, black people, stop trusting us. Stop trusting us. That's why we had our own stuff. That's why we built our own cities. That's why we did that stuff, because of what they be doing. And then what do? They come and bomb it, raid it, and like, we cannot live amongst white folks. We cannot live amongst them. They cannot be trusted. The God that I know is not the same God that Becky knows. It's not the same one. It ain't. And that's not racist. It's the truth. I'm not saying all white people are racist. I'm not saying all white people are bad. But what I am saying is, you cannot live among them. It's impossible. They will turn on you, because they have. It's something, I don't know what it is. It's something that they don't have. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it is. I just know that they cannot see us for who we are as a people. They can't. Now, I'm not saying all of them, but I'm just saying that dream was the rendition of God letting me know that they were sacrificing black folks so they can get their hereditary, their genes. They wanted to where black people do not exist, so they get you in contracts. They want to control you. They want to control your money. This world is ran by white folk. Their money is God. Their God is money. They cannot live by source like we can, like black people can, which means hardship and suffering. They cannot do that. Their God is money. That's why white women seek out black men athletes and athletic people, because their God is money. And then as soon as you ain't got none, they leave you, because that's their God. That's who they worship. They want to live a good life while here on this earth plane. They don't have the expendicy or the expansion of the mind to endure. Because to them, they don't like suffering. They don't want to suffer. And when they do want to suffer, they want to go and make your experience their suffering, to be like you one day. That's what they do. You have to live in the truth. And it's just like, oh well, you're racist, you're prejudiced. No, when the veil is lifted, you can clearly see it. I'm not going to be gaslit. It's the truth. We cannot live amongst white people comfortably. They do not see you as a person. They see you as an idea to control. And that's why that black people are coming up missing and being found lynched. And that's another thing. They hung the Father, Ahia, or who you know as Jesus, the real God, not the one not that white man hanging in your church. They hung him on the tree. That's why they continue to hang. That's why they hang us. Why do you think they do that? In some Bible verses, you will find that they hung him on the tree. That's what they did. They hung him. That's why they keep doing that. Y'all can't see. Y'all cannot see. Y'all keep going back and forth with these people that don't want to respect you at all. They don't even see you as something to be respected. When you see them disrespect you, you don't even respond. You go the other way. I had it happen to me right here at this Ross in Ontario. I mean, not this Walmart in Ontario, not Ross. Walmart. This white man was supposed to help me do my stuff on the register, and he just act like he literally went to I said, can you please help me? He literally went to the other man and then looked at me like, I forgot you asked me for help. They can't help themselves. It's innately, it's embedded, it's coded, it's a code. They don't know how to do it other than that. That's their code. Racism and hate, evil against a race of people that they don't understand, because they don't see you as them. They don't see you as human. That's why.